Hey, what is up everyone? Breeze Vajan here. Today we're going to be playing a game called the Redline Ultimate Racing. It's a game that was made by Simpros Studio. This is the version 0.95. I have this game for a long time now, but I've never really got the chance to play it. And it's been a while since this game has also been updated by the creator, and it looks like it hasn't been updated in a while. So without further anymore taking much of your time, let's check out this game. So we are now on the main page of the game. So we have the menu here. This is where you start a new team, load a save team. You also get a finish line Hall of Glory and exit to window when you want to close the game. Now let's take a look at this finish line Hall of Glory. This is where you could view all the teams that have achieved glory in honor on the track. So let's take a look at it. Still doesn't work, so it looks like there's nothing in there. Anyway, let's start a new team. Alright, so we are now at the game setup screen. This is where you could load a Redline universe file, and this is where you generate the driver skills. So let's put that we have the rookie, we have the normal, and we have the veteran, but let's put this to normal because I haven't played this one yet. Now there's also special game options where it says you could click if there's no accident, but you know, I don't want to do that, and there's no death. No death will occur during the game or during the race. You don't want to do that. And rich supporter. You will start with $2 million instead of 500k. So I don't want to do that. It looks like 500k is enough to start the game. So let's put it here. Let's put it some owner's name. Let's say this is the Diecast Nation, and let's press done. Alright, it looks like we are in this is the office where you could access information and management functions, view your financial status, and start races. So here it is. It looks like you have a calendar in here, and it says Move Spot Watches 400. This is in Port St. Lucie International, and it's a very short track, and you start the race at 4 p.m. On the bottom you have the drivers where you could recruit drivers for your team. It looks like this one is the crew chiefs where you could manage, hire, and fire your crew. We also have the CPU drivers here where you are competing with, and the garage. You also have the car R&D where you develop new cars for your team, and this one is the schedule where you could view the season's race schedule and your finishes for each race. You also have here on the far right corner is the standing, and here are the sponsors. Let's take a look if we have sponsors already. It looks like not yet. So as you could see, some of the companies in here have a little bit of interest level on you. So it looks like as soon as this one goes to 100, then you could get their sponsorship. So let's go back. Alright, so first thing that we should do is we are going to hire a driver. Alright, so it looks like here are the drivers that you have. Alright, so they have a lot of stats in here which I am not really familiar with. This is probably the driving stats. This is probably aggressive. They have the stamina. This is probably control, characteristics, and luck. We all need that one. Let's take a look at this. And this is where you actually how good they are at the super speed. and this is on the interim track, and how good they are at the short track, and probably how good they are on the road. So since we have about $500,000, we should be able to hire the best driver in there. Let's have a look and let's see which one is okay. It looks like we are going to go with all right, so it looks like okay, so let's see. Let's go with Mr. Personality here. Maybe we should click with Elton Pierce. He's age 19, and so it looks like it's not letting me. Wow. All right, so we got him already. So at $44,000. All right, so let's see how good they are. And now we got 455,000. So let's see. Now let's go look for someone that is very good at the short track. And I'm looking at this one, and I could probably hire one more. And this guy is Trevor Buchanan. Let's see. Let's click this one for our short track. Wow, it's not letting me. Oh, there we go. Oh. All right. Okay. Now let's go look for a guy that is very good at the super speedway. And let's see. It looks like Williard Fox could be a good guy to pick. So alright, so now we have 3 drivers. We got Elton Pierce, Trevor Buchanan, and William Fox. So let's go back to our office. So now we have a driver. Well, let's go back to the drivers again, and let's click on no, let's go back to the office. Let's go back and let's go check this one out. This is the crew chief. Let's go look for a guy that is a very good at coaching. So let's go get this guy right here. All right, so it looks like he also got a very good setup. Well, it's not really, because it looks like that's 19%, but he is a very good strategist, and his loyalty is at 40%. He is very good at innovating at 36, which is a little bit more better than the rest of the crew, the rest of the guys that are in here. And the coaching is 60. We'll have a guy that really knows how to coach a driver. So let's click on Elton Atkins for 35K. Boom. All right. So let's go back to the office. Okay, so it looks like to start your first race, hire at least one driver. We got that one already. And assign him as your primary driver. Also, buy and assign a primary car in the garage. So let's go to the garage. Let's pick up some cars. It looks like we got a car here. So this one, number 1, has the 97% durability. The other one is 95, 92, 96, and 92%. The engine is at 26, and the chassis is at 11. The aerodynamics is at 40, and reliability is at 11. Well, this one has a good aerodynamics, but I want to see if I could choose. Let's go here. Let's check this one out. Number 5. Oh, it's in white color. Okay, it's 92%. So there's a wrench in here. Let's go try and see if we could fix this one. Alright, so it looks like your crew works on the car and repairs some of the wear on it, and you gain at least 8% durability on the car. Alright, so it says here your fleet. Double click on a car picture to assign it as your primary car for the next race. So let's click on that. Alright, so there's a green checklist in there. Now let's go back to the office. Alright, so now that we have a car, let's look at some of the drivers that we have, and let's see. So our first race is a short track, so that means we need a guy that knows how to drive at the short track. So let's get our driver. So right there. So let's go with Trevor Buchanan this time. Alright, and okay, so let's let him drive the next race. Okay, there you go. So let's go back to the office and let's see. And now that we're good, we already have the driver and the chief, and it's time that we sim this race. Just to let you know that this one, since this is in a better version, it does not have the play race because I don't know what happened there. It hasn't been updated in a while, but let's see. So we're just gonna sim the race and see how we fare on it. So alright, so okay, so the qualifying results, we are number 17. We managed to get a 141.49 miles per hour, and we earned about $6,000, and we have 15 points. Okay, all right, so we're done with this one. Okay, now let's see. It looks like we didn't get any development. The car status and are in the update. Our car number 5. Okay, so we lost about 8%. Fortunately, there's no driver injury report on the first race, so we're good on that one. So let's press this done. All right, so let's look at the calendar right here. This is the next race. We are at the Atlanta 250. Now this is in Raleigh International, but the type of the race is at Super Speedway, and this one starts at 12 p.m. So what we're gonna be looking at is, let's go back to our driver once again, and let's go for the guy that is very good at Super Speedway. Let's go to Willard Fox. Alright, so let's have Willard Fox. I mean, that's so funny, Willard Fox drive the next race. Alright. Okay. So let's go back to the office. Alright, so we got a news actually, which I did not see at first. This is Gordon Munoz gave it all they had, but were beaten in the end by Alan Tate as week 1 came to a close at Port St. Lucie International. The results were pretty much as predicted by many racing pundits and writers. Alright, so let's take a look at the standing. Okay, so Trevor Buchanan is at number 29. So let's go back to the office. Now let's take a look at the research and development. This is the car R&D. And let's see, let's go look for a car. So this is where we develop a car. So while we're doing this, while we're putting some of the stats has to be matched with the 100 total percent to begin building. So as you go a little bit more further, you would see that the total goes up, you go low, the total goes down. So we want to make sure that this one totals to 100. All right, so let's put this one a little bit at 20. Let's go with the chassis as 20 also. Let's go with the aerodynamics as 20 and 20. So I want to have a balance a little bit. So maybe let's put it at 25 each. Okay. There you go. All right. So now the total is 100. All right. So we have at least $210,000. So we should be able to spend 75,000 to start a new design. So let's click on the check mark here. Okay, so now our R&D team are building the new car. All right, so let's go back to the office. And we are now heading to the next race. So for this one, we have Willard Fox. So let's sim the race. All right, so it looks like we are at number 19. Okay, it's not bad. We got 17,500 that we got for playing the race. All right, and you could see some of the accident here. This guy got into an accident, and this guy right here, Ken Lawson, also got into an accident and he is injured. All right, so let's finish the game. Let's finish the race. Okay, so let's see if we got some driver development. All right, we got one. So Willard Fox got a +2 charisma, consistency, driving skills, leadership. We also got 1 luck, stamina, and strategy. Okay, so you could see here the status of our car and our research and development. So we are now completed 6%, but our car has sustained some durability minus here, -3. And this guy right here, oh, so bad, he just fractured his foot. Okay, so that's the driver injury. All right, so let's press done here. Let's go back to the office. Okay, it looks like our next race is a Snowy Box Chicken 50, and this is in Springfield Super Speedway. And the type of the course is a road course, and it's at 12 p.m. So I wonder, let's go back to our driver. Let's see if we have someone that is very good at the road. Otherwise, we may hire somebody. Okay, well, we do have, this is Trevor Buchanan. So let's click him for the next race. Let's let him drive the next race. And let's go back to the office. Now let's go back to the garage. So it looks like our car is sustaining some damage here. So let's have this one fixed. Okay, so it looks like there was an accident in the garage and it causes some damage to the car, so we lost about 5% durability on the car. So let's press this done. So we may have, so we got $216,000, and we might as well buy a new car just in case. And let's see if we could get a substitute car for this one. And I'm looking at the second car. It costs a lot, but it has I don't see anything else that is good about this one. It has a durability. Why don't we go get the this one right over here, the car number 1. All right, so let's click on this to be our next car and let's fix it. All right, so we have repaired some of the wear on it and we gain 3% durability on the car. Let's see if we could fix this one more time, the number 5 car. Let's see. Okay, wow, we got 16% durability in the car, so now it's at 100. Okay, anyway, let's use this car for now, the car number 1. Let's go back to the office and let's sim the game. So our driver for today is Trevor Buchanan, and as usual our chief is Elton Atkins. Okay, so let's sim this game. Wow. Okay, it looks like we are at number 36 and we've just gained about $4,000 in there. Okay, let's finish this race for the full result. Okay, so there you go. We didn't have any development on our driver or our crew chief, but as we look at here, the status of the car is our number 1 have sustained another durability here at 6%. However, we're seeing that we're about 27% on our custom car. Okay, let's press done and let's go back to the office. So let's go to check our car. So the progress is now at 27%. That's very good. Okay, so let's take a look at our schedule. Alright, so it looks like we're going to Port Arthur 50 at 12 p.m. and this is Frederick Speedway once again, so I will probably wanted to use maybe Trevor Buchanan on this one, but I am not really sure. So let's go back to the office. Let's take a look at the standing, and it looks like we need, okay, so Elton Pierce. Well, I haven't used Elton Pierce yet, so let's take a look at our sponsors, and it looks like we haven't had that much interest level on our sponsors yet. So let's go back to the office. Oh my god, we have actually losing money on this one. So if you could take a look at the news also, as the smoke cleared at Springfield Super Speedway on week 3 of the season, Clinton Huff grabbed the victory, tightening up the points race a bit. Alright, so that's Frederick Speedway. Let's see if we could get somebody. Alright, so let me use Elton Pierce this time for the Speedway. Let's click on this guy. Alright, so let's have him drive the next race. Okay, Mr. Personality. Okay, let's see how good this guy is. Okay, let's go back to the garage and fix this car. Alright, so we're back at 100%. Let's go back to the office and let's sim the race. Okay, so it looks like we haven't had that much progress. We are averaging at about 31 or 30, somewhere around that 30-ish. Okay, so let's finish this game. Let's finish this. Let's go back to our office. So there's no update on this one, and let's press done. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the CPU drivers that we have here. This is Sammy Haynes. Oh wow. Okay, so well, you actually could sort this thing up. There you go. So okay, all right, so maybe we should look for another driver. All right, so let's see if we could get some more drivers in here. Let's see if we could. It looks like we couldn't sort this one out. Okay. Anyhow, maybe I would like to spend money on this guy right here, Timothy Newton. He got a very good He's very good at the road race. And he's somewhat good at the super speedway, so let's click on him and see. Alright, so now we have about 4 of them, so it looks like we got 4, and these are the roosters already. And let's see, let's go back to the office. Okay, for right now I am bleeding a lot of money. I've just spent about almost roughly $80,000 or more. Okay, so this time we got the Pasadena International Speedway. This is a very short track, so let's take a look at the guy that could work on this one today. Short tracks, let's go use Trevor Buchanan this time again for the short track. Let's have him drive this race and let's sim the race. Alright, it looks like we made some progress. So this one, he is at number 20 and we've earned about 15,000. Okay, which is very good sign. Alright, so there's no injury. We've sustained another durability there, but the good thing is we are also nearing the completion of our custom cars. Okay, let's press this done. Alright, so we're gonna have a short track to play with this time. So let's have a look at some of our driver to see if somebody could play on that short track. It looks like we're gonna go stick with Trevor Buchanan again this time. So let's go back to the office. Okay, alright, and this is the car R&D. We're almost done with this one. And let's go to our garage and let's fix the car. Alright, so we're still at 100%. So let's go there. Okay, so let's sim this race one more time. Okay, it looks like we made it to number 35 this time. Okay, alright, so let's finish this game. Alright, however, we have a development of our driver. So Trevor Buchanan has added +2 aggressiveness, 1 charisma, 1 consistency. He got +2 on the driving skills and +2 on the luck. He got another stamina and a strategy. Alright, okay, so let's click this done. And let's see our schedule. So it looks like Trevor Buchanan has been our main driver. Okay, so let's go back to the office. So this is another short track for our next race. This is the Wallace Spark Plug 400 Milwaukee Speedway. So let's keep on racing. So let's sim this race. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we're at looks like we went down from the previous race. Okay, so it looks like we are almost did not make it. We're at number 40, and poor Perry Ramos, he was the last one. Anyway, let's finish this race. Okay, wow, our chief had actually developed. He had managed to get a +1 on coaching. He got another +2 in innovation, +1 on the setup, and +2 on the strategy. Okay, somebody got injured right here. Willis McKenzie, he got a fractured rib. Alright, and the status update of our car, we are about 81% done. And the durability of our car has sustained a minus 16%. So let's go fix that later on. Alright, so let's go to our garage. And let's fix this guy. Alright, so let's go with this one this time. Let's go with this car. It has a 100% durability this time, so let's go there. Let's go with this one. Alright, so this is a super speedway type of raceway. So let's go to our driver, see if we could find somebody. Okay, let's go to Willard Fox. See if he could manage to get us to the top 10 at least. I am not sure, but we are heading there. Okay, so let's sim this game. Okay, it looks like we're at number 38. Wow, looks like we're not going anywhere. There's a little bit of progress there, but anyway, we've managed to get 1,750 on this race to add to our bank account. Let's finish the setup. Okay, it looks like our car is done. Alright, so let's take a look at the characteristic and the features of this one. So it has a 36 engine. It has a 27 chassis. It has a very good aerodynamics, and the reliability is 24%. So it says in here it looks like an iron. This vehicle can take a pounding. It doesn't deteriorate as fast as normal, and it's reliable. You can ride this horse for a lot longer than most cars. Alright, this is very good news. Let's take this one down, and let's there's no news in there for us, so let's get this thing done. So maybe, alright, so it looks like, let's add this car to our fleet. Let's click this one. I wonder, it's not letting me. Maybe we had a lot of cars already, but I know I only bought 2 of them. So let's go to our garage. Oh yeah. Okay, so anyway, one of this car has to go, and it looks like we have to remove this guy right here. Sorry, buddy. I gotta remove you. There you go. Let's go back to the office. Let's go to our new car. There you go. It's already in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try this on a short track, because this is our next race. This is the Hale Solar Service 350, and this is the Pasadena Raceway. This is the short track, so let's go get a driver there. Let's see, let's go with Trevor Buchanan this time. Alright, drive the next race. Let's go back to our office. Let's go to our garage, and let's fix this guy. Okay, there you go. So we got another one here. Okay, so let's go to our office one more time, and let's sim this race. Alright, this is a really good progress right there. We are now we just got the 24th spot, and we've made about 8,500 on this race, which is a good sign. So let's finish this race. Alright, so he got another development. Our driver got developed again. We've garnered to get 2% of the charisma. We got 2% of the consistency. We got +2 on the driving skills and leadership, as well as +1 on the luck and +2 on the stamina. Alright, Here we go. Okay, so let's take a look at our schedule. We've managed to finish about 9 so far. Let's go back to the office. Let's see if our sponsors are still interested in us. It looks like none of them are yet interested. So let's go back to the office one more time. Let's take a look at our standings. Okay. So, alright. So it looks like we're going to keep Trevor Buchanan as our go-to guy in this race. Alright. So we got another Super Speedway at 6 p.m. and this is the Roseville 200. We got the Marina Super Speedway. And let's go to our garage. Let's fix our car. Alright, so now it's at 100%. Let's go back to the office. And let's sim this game. Well, actually, yeah, Trevor Buchanan is our driver for this race. Okay, look at that. Look at that. We are now at number 22. This is very good. We got the 22 spots and we managed to earn about $10,000 on this race. Okay, let's see if there's any development. It looks like our chief have developed. It got a +2 on innovation, +1 on strategy. Okay. Alright, let's press done. Alright, so we are now on our 11th race. We've managed to finish about 10 of them already. So this is the Ogden race, Ogden 50. This is in the Cedar Rapids Speedway. And this is a road course at 1 p.m. Let's change our drivers, see if we could find somebody that could do a better one. Let's go with the new guy. This is Timothy Newton. Let's let him drive the next race. Let's go back to our office. Let's go to the garage and let's fix our custom car. Alright, so we're still at $122,000. Looks like we're not getting any traction on getting a lot of money, but that's okay. Alright, so let's sim this game. Wow, look at that. Look at that. We have got the 10th spot. This is very nice. And we managed to get $50,000. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I am so excited like a baby. Anyway, let's finish this race. And on top of that, he also got a development skills. He got +2 on the skills. He got +2 on the leadership, luck, and stamina. Alright, this is nice. This is good news. Okay. Alright, so now we got 168. This is from the previous one. We got $50,000. This is nice. Okay, so we got another super speedway here, but unfortunately I'm running out of time, so we'll do this one again on our next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you wanted me to continue this game, just put your nice comment down below. Otherwise, I will see you again next time. Once again, my name is Brisbane John, signing off.